Delta Sierra, run up complete.
Diamond 6 Delta Sierra, hold short of Yankee 1, contact tower.
Hold short Yankee 1, contact tower, 856 Delta Sierra.
Okay, what was the altitude select button here?
So it's over here, the big button, that
Right,
sets the altitude for the autopilot.
Okay.
So this has the integrated autopilot here, not the KFC stuff or the CAP 140. This is integrated into the G1000. So you only need to set the altitude once. So if we want to, go to 3,500, that's where we set it. And when we activate the autopilot, that's where it will level off at. The other thing to notice is this is the newer G1000 NXI, so it identifies the frequencies for you, also tells you there, but for the communication frequencies as well, tells you who you're talking to.
Mixture rich fuel selector is on both. Autopilot engage.
So now you got to hit the AP button there. Okay, so now it comes up and it always comes up in roll mode. AP is autopilot. Pitch is it's not doing anything on pitch right now, but so if you want to go to heading mode, you press heading, and now push the heading button in, and you got the cyan marker up top. So now you check it, turn it to the left, it turns left, turn it to the right, and it comes back to the right, push in to center it, and then that red button is the disconnect there.
Okay.
So you test that. That sound and the flashing yellow AP means autopilot disconnect.
Okay.
Kind of wish it would have it so the heading thing goes away, because it's like, it makes you think the autopilot's engaged, but it's not.
Okay, verify autopilot.
Yeah, and mainly for the, to turn, you can overpower it.
Flight director.
So the FD to the right side of the AP button, go ahead and press it. See the pink bars, magenta bars up here? Yeah.
Flight director off, elevator trim.
Alto ground, Citabria 5065 November at West Valley with information Zulu for close pattern.
Throttle control 1800.
Citabria 5065 November, Palto ground, runway 31, suggest uniform Yankee, taxi via Yankee 1 Zulu, advise run up complete.
31 uniform Yankee, Yankee 1 Zulu will advise when run up complete. 065 November.
Alto ground, Citabria 596 Juliet Romeo, run up complete.
Citabria 6 Juliet Romeo, hold short Yankee 1, contact tower.
Indicators check,
Yankee 1 contact
vacuum,
tower, 596 Juliet Romeo.
engine indicators, no red X's, ammeters, voltmeters.
Follow to ground, Diamond Star 739 Delta Sierra at Victor with Zulu, request taxi for departure to Monterey.
Checked, annunciator, no red, no annunciators, throttle control,
Sierra, Palto ground, runway 31, suggest uniform Yankee, taxi via Yankee 1 Zulu, advise run up complete.
1000 RPM or less.
Uniform Yankee, Yankee 1 Zulu, advise run up complete, 739 Delta Sierra.
Diamond 9 Delta Sierra, could you say your departure request again? I missed that.
Clean taxi.
Left Dumbarton to Monterey, then get United there.
Roger.
Throttle, control friction lock, adjust. COM frequency set, nav frequency set, FMS GPS flight plan as desired. Transponder. Transponder 1200. CDI soft key set, select nav source.
Okay, so now let's set our waypoints. Go ahead.
Let's see. Map.
Now you want the flight plan button.
Flight plan. Destination. Okay. It's not showing the Futu.
That's not your destination.
Oh.
I mean, it could be, but it's not. So now, there you go. Now go down to the blank there and enter photo. Yeah. So it's a little different than the other G1000s where you would enter photo, then your destination.
What is?
It wants the runway number we're going to,
Runway.
but we're gonna. You could select 30 to start with.
Okay.
And then finally, it's good to clear, get to the map, and then it's always good with the range to verify that, yep, that's where it's taking us. Just to make sure you didn't do a misspell. Okay.
Call to ground 282, Mike, run up complete.
That's a 2 Mike, hold short Yankee 1, contact tower.
Hold short Yankee 1, contact tower, 2 Mike.
Tabia 6 Juliet Romeo, disregard. Cessna 00 Pop extend up into the auto bridge and make left close traffic.
Up to the auto bridge, left close traffic, 8500 Papa.
Alto Tower 282, Mike, holding short Yankee 1.
Cessna 282 Mike, Palace Tower, hold short runway 31.
Hold short 31, 282, Mike.
Add a little power.
Alto Tower, Citabria 5065 November, hold short, Yankee 1.
Citabria 5065 November, Alto Tower, hold short, runway 31, number 2.
Hold short 31, number 2, 65 November, runway 31. Alto Tower, Cirrus 520, Yankee Zulu is at 1300, just having left Moffett Airfield, Moffett Airspace.
Cirrus 520, Yankee Zulu, Alto Tower, make straight in, runway 31, verify information, Zulu.
We have information, Zulu. Straight in, 31, 520, Yankee Zulu.
Airport 1, Alto Tower, proceed on runway 31 at Alpha.
Proceeding on 31 at Alpha, Airport 1.
Six 3 Kilo will terminate.
63 Kilo, taxi Zulu, Yankee 2, suggest Juliet, monitor ground, good day.
Zulu Yankee 2 Juliet.
Probably doing a runway inspection. Or something was reported on the runway and he's coming out to get it.
Cessna 0 Sierra Papa, midfield, make a wide right 360 for space.
Wide right 360 at midfield, 0 Sierra Papa.
Every 6 Juliet Romeo, extend downwind to the amphitheater.
Extend downwind to the amphitheater, 596 Juliet Romeo.
Cessna 2 Mike right, Dumbarton, runway 31, clear for takeoff.
Right Dumbarton, 31, clear for takeoff, 2 Mike.
Central aircraft use caution, bird abatement, right side midfield, runway 31, east. There's 0 Yankee Zulu, number 1, runway 31, clear to land.
Number 1, clear to land, 31, 0 Yankee Zulu.
Power set, gauges are green.
Center line.
Alto Tower, Airport 1, the geese flew towards the golf course. They're off the area.
Airport 1 Tower, thank you.
Brakes.
Lower the nose.
Alto Tower, Diamond Star, 739 Delta Sierra, holding short, Yankee 1. Diamond 739 Delta Sierra, Alto Tower, hold short, runway 31. Hold short, runway 31, 9 Delta Sierra.
Don't forget your 10-degree right turn.
Cessna 0 Sierra Papa, out of the 360, you can extend downwind to the amphitheater and look forward to follow Citabria, approaching the amphitheater on the opposite downwind.
Downwind to the amphitheater, looking for traffic, 0 Sierra Papa.
Citabria 6 Juliet Romeo, runway 31, clear for the option.
Runway 31, clear for the option, 596 Juliet Romeo.
Cessna 0 Sierra Papa, number 2, runway 31, clear for the option, follow Citabria, turning 2.5 mile final.
Through number 2, clear for the option, still looking for traffic, 0 Sierra Papa.
0 Yankee Zulu on Zulu, contact ground today.
Alto Tower, this is Airport 1, like to cross runway 31.
Citabria 65 November, right traffic, runway 31, clear for takeoff.
65 November, runway 31, clear for takeoff. Runway. Right.
Airport 1 Alto Tower, cross runway 31 at the access road, use caution for the Citabria taking the runway.
Copy that, crossing 31 at the access road.
Traffic on final inside, 0 Sierra Papa.
This
This is 0 Sierra Papa, roger on the go, right traffic.
Do we need to stay
Under right
under
traffic,
1500 here?
No.
Oh, okay.
What makes you say that?
I was looking at the maps and the airspace. Airspace was kind of
Alpha
confusing.
Tower, Cirrus 520 Yankee Zulu is off 3-1 with taxi to JADO, please.
Diamond 9 Delta Sierra, keep the open aircraft on your right, left, and Martin runway 31, clear for takeoff, no delay, traffic mile and a half final. I'll be down my right, takeoff, no delay, 31, 9 Delta Sierra. 00 Yankee Zulu, taxi Zulu, Yankee 2, suggest Juliet, monitor ground.
Zulu Yankee 2, Juliet, monitor ground. Thank
Lower
you.
the nose and accelerate a little bit so we can see in front. In case there's any traffic.
Airport 1 Tower, roger.
I'll show you that 1500 thing that you're talking about.
Okay.
Oh, a good view of San Jose Airport over there.
Oh, wow.
2 to 3 o'clock.
Yep.
So see this pink area? You got to
Yes.
stay outside of that. So actually that's your navigation line. Turn left. It's this darker one.
Yeah.
That is San Jose. You got to stay out of.
Diamond 9 Delta Sierra, contact NorCal approach 120.1, good day. 120.1, good day, 9 Delta Sierra. NorCal approach, Tampa Star 7300 Delta Sierra, departing Palo Alto to Monterey. Still on pulse up. Driver 6 Julia Romeo, no delay, traffic approaching pond short final.
Yeah, my bad. 596 Juliet Romeo.
Driver 65 November, number 2, runway 31, clear for the option, follow Cessna, beam you on final.
Number 2, clear for the option. 65 November.
So in reality, we should have activated, put in another waypoint down there, and then that would have kept us clear of San Jose Charlie.
Okay.
Kind of past your altitude.
Cessna 0 Papa, runway 31, taxi Zulu, each time remain this frequency by termination.
Terminating 800 Papa.
0 Papa, taxi Zulu, Yankee 2, suggest Juliet, monitor ground, good day.
Zulu Yankee 2, Juliet, monitor ground. Good day, 0 Papa.
Driver 6 Julia Romeo, runway 31, taxi Zulu, each time remain this frequency by termination.
Wilco, 596 Juliet Romeo.
Palo Tower, Santana 90, 2300 descending for landing with Zulu.
Santana 90, Palo Tower, make right traffic, runway 31.
Right traffic 31, Santana 90.
Yeah, let's bring it up to cruise power, 2400 or so.
Starbase 65 November, make a left, close traffic.
Left close traffic, 65 November.
Okay, what else do we need to do?
Get the AWAS.
Okay, not at this moment though. After we've established or finished the climb, what do we need to do?
Cruise checklist?
Yes.
Power 2100.
No, that's way too low. Does it say 21 to something? I can't
Starbase
read.
6 Juliet, Romeo, right traffic, runway 21, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff,
Let me see,
runway
I can't
31,
read it.
596 Juliet Romeo, and that's right traffic.
No more than 75% power.
Santana 90, number 1,
I
runway
don't
31,
know
clear
why
to land.
that says that.
31 clear to land, Santana 90.
Because that is wrong. Doesn't really say it. Doesn't give power settings. It just says power set. So,
Yeah.
you know, top of the green or, you know,
Starbase
2400
65
is
November,
good.
number 2, runway 31, clear for the option, follow Pilatus to beam you on the opposite downwind.
Number 2, runway 31, following traffic, 65 November.
Okay, we'll have to change that.
Elevator, trim, adjust,
Starbase 65
mixture.
November, if on the go, resume right traffic.
On the go, right traffic, 65 November.
Mixture, lane, FMS, GPS review and brief.
Okay, so you said a couple things, but what do we need to do?
I think mixture full, we should set it as full here at this altitude.
Or we're above 3,000 feet, which is typically where you can lean it.
Oh, okay.
So,
the tower
on the G1000, we've got
Is that Coyote
a lean
with Zulu?
assist.
102 Uniform Charlie, Palo Tower, make right traffic, runway 31.
So now,
Make right
when you
traffic,
start
runway
leaning it,
31,
you'll see
two
the
Uniform Charlie.
EGTs go up. Start leaning it slowly, but turn it to the left.
What am I?
You'll see the white bars? They'll
Yeah.
start going up, and as it get hotter, you got the direct readout here of the temperature. So keep going. You'll hit somewhere in the 1500 degree range. Okay, start slowing down up. So you've kind of peaked because the RPM dropped. So go back in. With the assist, it should detect the peak temperature, which it didn't. Let me see. See how the RPM comes up? So we've leaned it too far. Undo assist, do it again. It's kind of a one-way shot. As you lean it, the temperatures rise. And when they peak is when it should throw the cyan bar up there. And then the idea is you go 50 degrees rich a peak.
Santana 90, on Zulu, contact ground today.
Zulu over ground.
Doesn't seem to be doing it correctly. Go to 2400. So It's already in the Delta Peak mode, so...
Starbase 6 Juliet, Romeo number 2, runway 3150, option follows Starbase half-mile final.
Number 2, calling Starbase on half-mile final. Clip the option, 596 Juliet, Romeo.
Like it only does it once, and you have to get out of it to reset it. So there's the peak, and then we go plus 50 degrees on the rich side. Or maybe minus. So, okay, 40 degrees. Turn the assist off, go back to engine, lean. Yeah, it's around 9 gallons an hour. It's about right. Okay. So this is supposed to be the more accurate way because we've got exhaust gas temperature readings and all that info. All right, so let's set up for, now we can get the weather for Tracy.
Right, southeast departure approved for 20.
At 4 knots. Peak gusts 13 knots. Visibility more than 10. Sky condition few at 6,000. Temperature 17 Celsius. Dew point 1 Celsius. Altimeter 3004 inches of mercury. Tracy Municipal Airport. Automated weather observation 2132 Zulu. Wind variable at 4 knots. Peak gusts 13 knots. Visibility more than 10. Sky condition few at 6,000. Temperature 17 Celsius. Dew point 1 Celsius. Altimeter 3004 inches of mercury. Tracy Municipal Airport. Automated weather observation 2132 Zulu. Wind variable at 5 knots. Peak gusts 13 knots. Visibility more than 10. Sky condition few at 6.
Okay, you need to pay attention to your navigation.
University of Cessna San 57 Juliet Golf entering left base 4 and 17. University. Tracy traffic Cessna 5 Whiskey Bravo, we're left base 30, Tracy. University of Cessna San 57 Juliet Golf entering runway 174 final.
So you say Tracy traffic, you say whatever you're doing, and then say Tracy at the end again?
Correct.
Okay.
Who you are, where you are, what you're going to do, and then Tracy traffic. Because sometimes you may not have heard, maybe they mumble it, maybe you just tuned into the frequency, and you're like, oh great, I heard all that, but where are you? So.
Cessna San 57 Juliet Golf, upwind runway 17, University. University traffic, Cessna 757 Juliet Golf entering left crosswind for runway 17, University.
Westover traffic, Cherokee 7430 Romeo, 5 mile final for runway 1, Westover traffic.
Let's start descending.
Nope, hold the altitude. Remember, we're going to do a power off. So the other cool thing on this G1000 or the NXI, see that cyan triangle? You put the cursor on it, it gives you the METARs.
Oh, okay.
So you get the cursor by pushing in on the range button. And then you've got
Jersey traffic, Cessna 757 Juliet Golf.
And then you got a little joystick here to get over to it.
Oh, the airport is right there?
Yeah.
Oh, it's right there.
Uh-huh.
University traffic, Cessna 757 Juliet Golf entering left base for runway 17, University.
Tracy traffic, Skyhawk 282 Mike, 2 miles west, Tracy 3500, be doing a simulated engine failure, Tracy. Okay, go ahead, pull the power back to idle. Nice and slow.
University traffic, Cessna 757 Juliet Golf entering final for runway 17, University.
What's the process? What do we do?
Are we doing power off
Yeah,
stall?
we got the power out. Not power off stall. No. We have a simulated engine failure.
Yeah, Tracy traffic. We're right below the aircraft doing the engine down. No worries, we got you
We're
inside.
gonna
We're downwind 30.
maintain altitude until best glide.
Correct.
And I would try to land on runway 30.
Okay, let's get to best glide. Remember, trim is your friend. Trim it.
Traffic, 3 o'clock, low, 0 miles.
3 o'clock, low. All right. Traffic 1,000 feet below us, kind of following the pattern. I thought I heard. Thought I heard somebody say something about a radio call.
So at this point, I think we're too high.
Oh, we're a lot high. I don't think we're going to make it at all.
You're right.
University direct, Cessna 757 Juliet Golf entering left crosswind for runway 17, University.
At this point, I would...
University traffic, Cessna 757 Juliet Golf entering left crosswind for ascent length downwind for runway 17,
slip it, or
University.
we've got 26 that we could turn out for. So we can't go too far. Might want to start slipping it. Tracy traffic 282 Mike. We're on our left base for 26, Tracy. 1,000 feet. So instead of turning to the runway, let's square the turn to get more distance.
Tracy 5 Whiskey Bravo, left base 30, Tracy.
So it's for left aileron, we want right rudder, left aileron to slip it. All right. Whatever aileron it takes to stay lined up, you take over, hold that right rudder, keep the nose down.
Tracy traffic, 282 Mike, short final, crossing 26 numbers, Tracy.
Okay, start to come out of it. Nose up, just a little bit, good. Hold it, nose up. Okay, flaps up, braking. We don't really want to cross the other runway if we can avoid it, so brake. Here's our taxiway. Okay, add some power and get off.
Tracy traffic, 282 Mike. It's turning left on Bravo. Tracy taxiing back 230.
Turn left. That's the runway up there.
Tracy 5 Whiskey Bravo on final runway 30, Tracy.
So when you've got an airport with 2 runways, don't get locked in thinking, I got to do 30, because we weren't going to make it.
Right.
We were way too high. We definitely would have landed long and not sure if we would have stopped. But look at all available resources. We got another runway. We can use it. Again, and even if this were a towered airport, if we had said we have an engine failure, you're declaring an emergency. You can do whatever you have to do to get the plane down safely. Usually they tell you, in that case, you're cleared to land any runway. Do whatever you need to do. Don't hold to the fact that you thought you were going to land on 30.
Right.
Okay? Because if you ever have that real emergency with an engine failure, yeah, it's better to land on a runway and run off at 10 miles an hour than land short of a runway. But if you can make it to another runway, do that. So we had a little bump in the works with that traffic that kind of held us from going further downwind because we were kind of on top of them. And I wasn't sure where he was going to be. I think he said he's extending to get out of our way. So this is where we have to look to see where he's at. Maybe he's doing a touch and go, I can't quite tell. If he is, it's probably enough time has passed, we could do a normal takeoff.
Who are we watching for? I don't see any.
Well, I can't quite tell if he taxied clear. He didn't make any calls. But if we get on the runway, we can tell if he's still on the runway. That's about all we care about.
So at untowered airport, we can just,
yeah.
If we think it's...
But you do a cold call like this.
Tracy traffic, Skyhawk 282 Mike, departing runway 30, left traffic, Tracy.
We don't need, there's nobody to get clearance to taxi onto the runway. So it's solely at our discretion. So that's why we make the radio calls to let people know what we're doing. Runway looks clear. Look at the windsock there. You've got a nice direct.
5 Whiskey Bravo. We're departing the pattern to the northwest.
Okay, so we've got less crosswind. Oh, whoa there, Skippy. Mixer. Always start with the mixture.
Okay, power set, gauge is green.
What's pattern altitude?
1200. Are we doing pattern here?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Pull the power back, pull it back.
Gas on both undercarriages, make sure full props. Switches. $1,500. Below VFE.
Not doing your radio calls.
Yeah. Tracy traffic, Skyhawk 282 Mike, short final for runway 30. Tracy.
Forget the word FOR.
4?
Yep.
Don't not say it?
Don't say it.
Okay.
Short final, runway 30.
Okay.
So why are we carrying power?
Why are we what?
Why do we have power in? Or is it, do you have it all the way out? It felt like we were carrying power. Carrying power means you have power in.
Oh.
Okay, now we're sinking pretty good. Let's transition to the side slip. How do we do the side slip?
Left
right,
tail.
no, right rudder, left aileron, right rudder, left aileron, right rudder. keep that left aileron in there so it doesn't lift the wing. Left aileron.
Tracy traffic, Skyhawk 282 Mike, clear runway 30. We're gonna taxi back runway 30. Tracy.
Via Alpha.
Via Alpha, okay.
Not that there's a lot of activity, but it just lets anybody else know who might be wanting to taxi out. Yeah, so remember we were going to do some crosswind landing practice out here, which we definitely have now on 30. I thought it was going to be on 126, but the wind changed. Back off the power a little bit now that we're rolling. So we ended up being really, really high. You kept the power in, but let's extend downwind a little bit more to establish a more normal descent rate. Let's see if we can nail the 1,200 foot pattern altitude. We were 200 feet too high. Actually, now that we're taxiing this way, we need right aileron because the wind's coming from the right. Okay, so it's a good idea to stop, make sure you've reset everything, mix your trim, flaps, that you're all ready to go.
Tracy traffic, Skyhawk 282 Mike, taking off runway 30, Tracy.
I usually say departing 30. Taking off may be correct as well. But I like to save that for when I've been given a takeoff clearance.
Yeah.
So we've got wind 27, well it was 27 with left crosswind, so now we look at the windsock, we've got it over there.
Power set, Aegis green, airspeed alive.
Track that center line. Brakes.
Tracy traffic, Skyhawk 282, Mike, left downwind, 30, Tracy.
Good.
Gas on both, 100K, just make sure full props, switches.
It's not a hard and fast rule to wait till the numbers, but you could, you know, start slowing down to 2200 on downwind. Nobody in the pattern. But hold that 1200.
Low VFE.
Yep, you want 85, so pitch down, go down. Don't get slow on downwind. Square the turn. Don't angle in at it. I'll give you more time to descend because we're going to be high, possibly.
Oh, the wind is strong.
Okay. We're really high again. We didn't extend downwind as much and didn't start losing altitude. Okay, let's do a touch and go.
Tracy traffic, Skyhawk 282, Mike, short final 30, we're going to do a touch and go, Tracy.
All right, add some power, add some power. Not that much. Okay, right rudder, left aileron. Okay, flaps up first, flaps up. Get on the center line, full power. It's not that hard to stay on the center line. You just got to use the rudder, left aileron, okay. Brakes. It's all you now. But ideally, that should have been a go around when you're over the edge of the runway, that low.
Yeah.
Looked like there was a police car on the side road just before the runway. We probably gave him a little bit of a scare as we flew over him. Don't stop climbing. You stop for a little bit.
Tracy traffic, Skyhawk 282, Mike, left downwind 30, Tracy.
Okay, altitude. Okay, bring power back to about 2200. Bring the power back to 2200.
Gas on both, 100 kg, mixture full, props, switches.
And don't start descending. Hold your altitude. There's no reason to be blasting down at full cruise power. You know, we're looking for something in the 90 knot range, so we're good.
Below VFE.
Okay, pitch down. Start a 400 foot per minute descent and trim. Trim for the descent. Wait a little bit, wait. Okay, now turn. Only 400 feet per minute descent. Don't go too fast on the descent. But don't level off either. Overshot that one a little bit. See the SUV down there on the road?
Yes.
I think that was the cop. Okay. We're getting slow. Lower the nose for speed. Let's get on final. Lower the nose. There we go. We've got a left crosswind, so it's going to be right rudder, left aileron. Okay, slowly reduce power. Just let it float, pull. Just hold it here, let it float, pull again, pull, pull. So it's your choice to do a touch and go if you want. You don't have to wait for me to say it.
Okay.
If I want a full stop, I'll most likely tell you if that's what I want. Otherwise, it's your choice.
Okay.
Actually, it's Bravo. We're on Alpha briefly here, but then it's Bravo that we actually go down. It's a little confusing. Since the Alpha is kind of perpendicular to this taxiway, this is Alpha, now you see Bravo over there going that way. So that was my mistake. We're actually on Bravo. So announce clear of 30.
Tracy traffic, Skyhawk 282 Mike, clear runway 30. Tracy.
The seat reclines too far for me. So you see the difference in that one? We were a little more stabilized on final. The wind is doing its number on you, but you just got to fight it and, you know, stay in the crab a little bit, stay over the center line, and then at 100 feet, whatever, right rudder, left aileron to stay on center line to correct that wind drift. But one of the things you got to do right in the flare. As we slow down, the nose wants to drop. You've got to be quick to pull it back just a little bit, create a little more lift. Again, to keep the nose from dropping, to keep the nose gear from smacking the ground. You get slow, the nose drops, you got to pull it back.
Yeah.
Okay, be quick. You don't have to jerk it, but if you're quick at recognizing it and getting the nose up, will be fine. But you've got to keep the cowling up a little bit.
Were you helping me pull?
Nope, on that one, I don't think I was.
Okay.
I was letting you do it. I might have been on the side slip a little bit, but this time it's going to be all you. I'm not going to touch it unless I have to. But let's stop here for a quick second. So 1,200 feet, when you do the power reduction and get the flaps in, it's lower the nose, get a 400 foot per minute descent going, get it trimmed. Again, every time there's a pitch change, trim it. Stop, stop, stop. Get the descent going, try and keep it stabilized around 400 feet, 80 to 85, turn base, don't let the nose come up and stop the descent, but keep it descending, and we'll go out about as far as we did, and we should be good on the glide path for that. But try to keep the progression on airspeed to keep slowing down. Don't go wild pitch changes. Okay, I'm ready.
Tracy traffic, Skyhawk 282 Mike, departing 30 Tracy.
And at these non-towered fields, it's always a good idea to check up final in case somebody doesn't or isn't using a radio. And to make sure nobody's coming in on final on 2-6 as we get rolling. It's not as bad here. Watsonville, I've heard, can get a little crazy.
I heard about the fatal accident there.
Yep, there was about 2 years ago.
Okay. Power set, gauges.
Off the brakes, off the brakes.
Gauges.
Rudder only. Good, stay on center line, stay on center line.
Brakes.
Whoa, lower the nose. So that wind wants to weather vane us, and that's why it's turning us left. You've got to use the, as much rudder as you need to keep the nose from going left.
Avenue County RB7 Charlie Pop, 9 south at 3,500 inbound. Landing runway 19, we'll join left downwind, runway 19, Avenue County.
Tracy traffic, Skyhawk 282 Mike, left downwind, 30 Tracy.
University, Mooney Park, get back, switching over to NorCal, University.
gas on both. 100K, just make sure full props, switches.
Got to be careful about losing altitude.
University traffic, Mooney 82 Hotel. 12 south, left traffic 17, University.
Amador County, RV7, Charlie Pop, at 3.4 to the southwest. Join left downwind, runway 19, and beat the number 1, Amador County.
Yeah, we barely lost any altitude from downwind to beam the numbers.
Okay.
So when you're on base with this kind of crosswind, are we faster or slower than normal?
When I was on base?
Base leg.
I was...
Amador County, RV7, Charlie Papa, beat the number 1, left downwind, runway 19, Amador County.
Okay, we'll talk about it later.
University traffic, Mooney 82 Hotel, 5 southeast, left 45, 17, University.
Little right rudder, left aileron. Right rudder. Good touchdown, but we weren't near the center line.
Let's go.
Okay.
Power, sat gauges, screen.
Cop was either taking pictures or video of us landing.
What?
We're not doing anything wrong, so hopefully she's just interested. I'll wave at her next time.
Is this place called University?
No, this is Tracy.
But why are people saying University?
Because they're landing at University Airport. A lot of these non-towered airports share a common frequency. So you'll hear, we've heard University, we've heard Amador County. You'll hear 3 or 4 different airports sometimes. So they don't have their own dedicated one. It's typically 22.8, 22.7.
University traffic, Mooney 82 Hotel, 1 mile, left 45, 17, University.
Yep, University's on 123.075. Just like us. Altitude.
Traffic moving 82 Hotel, left downwind 17, slow down.
Let's widen out a little bit. I think we're a little close, which is leading to us overshooting the final. Okay, 1,200 feet. On our last downwind, you reduce power, beam the numbers, but we didn't actually start descending until we were turning base 1.5 miles away.
Yeah.
So that led to us kind of being high. Okay, stop the descent, stop descent.
On both undercarriages, make sure full prop switches.
1,200, stop the descent. Stop the descent.
Okay,
pitch down and trim. No, don't pull the nose up. Pitch down to descend.
Traffic moving 82 Hotel.
Good. The little extra space. So the point I was trying to make earlier is that we've got a probably 11, 12 knot tailwind on us right now.
Yeah.
And that was also pushing us away from the final turn. Okay, we're high. Let's pitch up to slow down. That gives us more time to get to the runway and then a corresponding power reduction. Oh, she must have gone back inside her car. I don't see her. I was going to wave. Okay, lower the nose. Lower the nose. Watch the speed. Right rudder, left aileron.
Pops.
Left aileron. Brakes. So that wind is pushing us to the right. It's also wanting to weather vane us, meaning it wants us to align itself, our plane, with the wind. So you got to do right rudder to keep the wheels in line with the way we're moving, and then left aileron to stop the drift or get back to the center line.
Okay.
Got to be able to do that. So if you see us sliding off to the right side of the center line, you don't have enough aileron in. That doesn't mean crank it hard over, it just means a little bit more of a bank angle. And if our longitudinal axis is not lined up with the center line, you got to apply more rudder, whichever way it needs to be. In this case, typically right. Nope, she wasn't videoing us for something she think we did wrong, but you know, we'll find out. Hopefully she's just a fan. Remember, let's widen out just a little bit. What you did last time was good.
Gas on both, on carriages, make sure props.
Tracy traffic, Skyway 4626 Bravo is 10 miles west, inbound for left traffic, runway 26, Tracy.
Announce downwind.
Tracy traffic, Skyhawk 282 Mike, left downwind 30 Tracy.
In the numbers, 1800, low VFE.
Pitch down, pitch down. We only hold the nose to get below VFE and you get to 85. Once we get the flaps in, you got to lower the nose to descend. Descend, yep. Now let's hold off a little bit. Let's hold off. Okay, go ahead and turn. Maybe a little power reduction because we tend to be high.
Rick, it appears you're ahead of me, so I'm going to break off to the left, and I'll follow you.
Oh, I thought you were ahead of me. Okay, but that's fine. I think I'm using 3-1.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking also.
Okay.
And then you get the party line people out here.
Showing you 200 feet higher than me.
Okay, I broke off to the left so you can get ahead of me.
I got you, thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, slow down, give you more time to descend. Also, squaring the turn gives you more distance to travel to get down. Bill's kind of sinking?
Yes.
Okay, so probably going to need power in a second because we're also kind of slow. Lower the nose for about 65 with these conditions. Yep, that right light turned red, so we're perfect. Amazing how I knew that. Okay, went to white, little power reduction. Just a touch of power. Add a little power. Lower the nose for airspeed. Nope, keep the power in, keep the power in.
Okay,
right rudder, left aileron.
Left over traffic, helicopter 393 Papa, 6 miles southwest, 2,300.
Not that, don't pull that much.
Southeast,
Left aileron.
Wait, let's stop for a bit.
Sure, sure. Getting out a little hot? Okay. I'll taxi us back.
Tracy traffic, 282 Mike, clear 30, taxiing back via Bravo.
Okay, your aircraft if you're ready.
I'm ready.
Okay, your aircraft?
My aircraft.
You have the aircraft. So we'll stop for just a second.
Sir,
We'll leave it out till we're ready to go. Let you retrim. So the approach was a lot better until right at the end we got in the flare. We were below 60 knots. You pulled back a little too far, the nose came up, and we started drifting to the right. That's when I helped you with a little bit more left aileron to stop the drift, okay? Got to be ready for that. Use whatever aileron you need. Stay on center line, okay? And right rudder to bring the nose in alignment. That's key. All right, I'm ready.
Tracy traffic, Skyhawk 282 Mike, departing 30, Tracy.
Tracy traffic, Skyhawk 159 Whiskey, 9 miles to the northeast, coming in for straight in runway 26. Tracy.
Want to close your window?
Yep. Power set, gauges.
Tracy traffic, Skyhawk 26 Bravo, 2.5 miles north. Be set up for left traffic 26, Tracy.
Brakes.
Our traffic at 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock. He's entering.
Yeah, I see.
Okay. You heard him call that he was making left traffic for Tracy?
I didn't hear.
Yeah, well, that's why I have the video. You need to pay attention when you're on CTAF. It's not just you. You got to listen for other planes might be wanting to come here to land.
Tracy traffic, Skywagon 26 Bravo, turning left down 26, Tracy.
Oh, he's going to 26. Interesting. It is a better runway, but we want some crosswind practice. Got to announce crosswind, downwind, base.
Tracy traffic 282 Mike, left crosswind 30, Tracy.
Tracy traffic, Sky 90 Whiskey, 7 miles, final runway 26, if traffic permitted.
Tracy traffic, Skyhawk 282 Mike, turning left downwind 30, Tracy.
Tracy traffic, Skywagon 26 Bravo, left base 26, Tracy.
Oh, that was a good one.
Last on both on carriages, mixer full, props, switches.
traffic, Skywagon 26 Bravo, final 26, full stop, Tracy.
Below VFE.
Barely below VFE.
University traffic, Cessna 65415, leaving the area, heading to the south. University traffic.
Tracy traffic, Sky 90 Whiskey, 4 mile final, 26, full stop, Tracy.
Tracy traffic, Sky 282 Mike left base 30 Tracy.
Tracy traffic, Skywagon 26 Bravo is clear of 26 at Bravo, taxi to transient, Tracy.
Traffic, command returning.
Oh, I like this much better. Now don't raise the nose. Now we're getting high. Unless you're trying to slow down, but airspeed was good. So now we got to change power for altitude.
Traffic 90 Whiskey, 2 mile final, runway 26, Tracy.
Lower the nose, just a little. When it's kind of windy and gusty, you want to carry a little bit of extra airspeed in case the wind stops, so you don't, suddenly stall when that wind goes away. Lower the nose, 60 to 65. Okay. Transition to the side slip. Pull, just a little. Pull. Landed flat on that one.
Tracy traffic, Sky 90 Whiskey, short final 26, landing traffic inside on 30, Tracy.
Tracy traffic, we're touch and go 30, Tracy.
It was short final, so kind of barely got out of his way. See the difference on that one? That was mostly better.
Yeah.
We extended downwind a little bit. You started the descent. You rolled out on the final in a perfect spot, but then you added a little power and pitched up, but we got a little high. But not atrociously high. Okay, I think one more and then we'll head back.
Okay.
I think we're about to hit your limit on landing practice. But I think this is a good workout. Yeah. Good consistent wind and practice. And we're getting it dialed in where you're staying on center line, which is really key. If you're not doing that, pace check isn't going to work out so well.
Tracy traffic, Sky 282 Mike Left crosswind 30, Tracy.
So what I was saying before.
Traffic manager Whiskey, clear off runway 26, taxi back to Skyview on Bravo Delta, Tracy.
Is when you're on
University traffic, Winnie 634, get back inbound over Eastern Davis for runway 17.
When you're on the base leg with the wind coming from our left on final, we now have a tailwind on the base leg. So your ground speed goes up, so your turn radius increases, so you got to start turning sooner.
Okay, yeah.
Because look at our wind thing there, we've got 11 knot crosswind from the right. So as we turn on our base leg, our ground speed goes up by 12 knots.
Tracy traffic, Skyline 6170 Sierra, 6 miles to the north. We'll be entering left downwind runway 30, Tracy.
Pitch, slow down first.
Below VFB.
Watch the descent rate. This is why trim is helpful, so you don't have to fight it. You should be able to trim it close. I know it's bumpy.
Tracy traffic, Skyline 6170 Sierra, 4 miles to the south. We'll overfly midfield and enter left downwind runway 30, Tracy.
University, Mooney 634, get back left base, 3 mile, runway 17, full stop, University.
Tracy traffic, Skyhawk 282 Mike, final 30, Tracy.
Gotta work at squaring the final a little bit. Bring in a little bit of power. This will help to kind of have a stabilized approach rather than going one extreme to the other. Lower the nose a little bit. Don't add power. Didn't say that. Just lower the nose for the airspeed. Because we were high. Now if you're low, you can add a little power.
0, overfly midfield, entering left downwind runway 30, Tracy.
Too much nose up. Now pull. Left aileron, remember? There you go.
Can we stop?
Yeah.
Tracy traffic, Skyline 6170 Sierra, left base runway.
Westover traffic, Cessna 085, left base, runway 19, Westover traffic. Westover traffic, Cessna 085, final, runway 19, Westover traffic.
I got our course plotted in, Captain, back to Palo Alto. Although I do need to add photo in there. Keep us around.
November 7909 or Tango Fox, you on frequency?
Well, you want to announce before you cross over.
Tracy traffic, Skyhawk 282 Mike, departing 30 Tracy.
How about closing windows?
Okay. Our set gauge is green. Airspeed alive.
November 7909 or Tango Fox, you on frequency?
Tracy traffic, Mooney 231 Mike Juliet. We're doing the RNAV to 30. We're going to break off when we're about 3 miles from Tracy, but we'll keep everybody posted on our position. 21 Mike Juliet.
Tracy traffic, November 1 Mike Juliet, I'm in trail. I'm going to come in for the left base for 26, Tracy.
Tracy traffic, 11 November, 10 miles north, Tracy traffic.
Log plenty.
Tracy traffic, Skyhawk 282 Mike, departing Tracy area to the west, Tracy.
Keep some air blowing on you too, if you're warm. That can keep you cool. So have we gone over the autopilot in the G1000?
Have we what?
Have we gone over the autopilot? Had you use it?
We've done it a few times.
Okay, this one or the Cap 140 that's down below?
I think this one.
Okay. All right. So, but let's go over it again. So just turn on autopilot. Press the AP. It comes up in roll mode, which simply keeps the wings level. Doesn't do any tracking or anything. So we've got a course laid in to navigate by. So let's first center the heading bug, push the heading bug in, and notice the cyan now is in front. So now we can put it in heading mode.
Tracy traffic, November 7,
put it in heading mode,
Fox. Are you
press
on
the heading button. and turn it left just a couple degrees.
Say that in number again.
7909 or Tango Fox.
Yes, I'm on frequency.
Okay.
Okay, I'm off your
So now
3
it's
o'clock.
turning to
I'm on
intercept
DJ4
our
Sierra,
GPS
and then,
course.
I'm going to come on
So now press the nav
26.
button.
You're going to go to 30?
And now
No,
GPS in green comes up.
Into runway 26.
Okay, why don't you...
so it's going to intercept that.
Golden Eagle, Twin Cessna 421.
Okay, why don't you go ahead of me? You're faster. I'll do a 360 and come in behind you.
What are you trying to do by pressing the same button?
So turning off.
Okay, I got you.
You got to go to a different frequency.
Caution for low level wind shear advisories in effect.
Or just turn the volume down. Okay, so we haven't set an altitude. Let's set, say, 35 or 33. So it will turn and track our GPS course. White is informational, so it's on altitude select. So we've got 3,300 set. It's going to climb till that. It's going to hold our current vertical rate, but if we start getting too slow, we can hit vertical speed, nose down, 100 feet. And that will increase our airspeed and reduce our rate of climb. Because this will stall and kill you. Because it's trying to hold.
Traffic, Golden Eagle 7999 Tango Fox is 14 miles from the southeast.
It's trying to hold a rate of climb. And as we get higher, it can't sustain that. Yeah. So you do have to watch your airspeed and maybe reduce the rate of climb by vertical speed, descend, lower it 100 feet per minute. So that's one of there is no auto throttle kind of thing control on it. You can't set a flight level change and set an airspeed, and then it will vary your rate of climb to maintain the airspeed. That's a safer way to do it at higher altitudes. Okay, so now that it's leveling off, all you have to do is reduce power. And then do your cruise checklist.
Power, set, elevator, trim, adjust,
Well, the autopilot's done that. So we're a little out of balance on fuel, so let's select the right tank. Because there is a limit on how much imbalance it can have for the autopilot. So press engine, lean, and then the assist button. It's turning for our course, it's not going crazy. The assist, then it lights up green, and then turn it left, unscrew it slowly. You'll see the gauges rise in corresponding temperature. Go slow, go slow. Go slow, just a little bit at a time, because it happens quick once it gets to this, above 1450 kind of thing. And you kind of keep an eye on the RPM, because we see the RPM starting to drop, or it did. Keep going. It's usually around 1500 that it will trigger. And the bouncing cyan colored number shows you which one's the hottest. So it peaked, so now enriching it, go to the right, turn it to the right till we get 50 degrees below. Keep going. You want to see this delta peak get to 50. Should have a little more power, that's why we're so nose up and not accelerating.
$50?
50, 50. Yep. Went a little too far, so lean it out a little bit, go left. Left is making it lean, you're taking fuel out. Yep, that's close. So we get around somewhere in the 10 gallon an hour range. Should be a little bit lower, but this is fine. We can be a little under 2,500. So we should be somewhere in the green arc for cruise. Okay, so that keeps us out of Livermore space. Our next waypoint is Leslie Salt. And thankfully with the chart redesign or the Bravo redesign, they added BP Salt. So we can program it into the GPS to be able to navigate there. So the other thing we can do is if we're in the flight plan, we can select the destination, hit enter, and then it gives us all the info on the airport. You can push in on the cursor and then select a frequency, hit enter, and it will tell you if you want to load or transfer it into COM1 or COM2. Transfer to COM2 active. Sounds good, which it kind of already is. And then you've already got the other frequencies. But this is another way, without having to fumble with tuning it, you can look them up here as well. So that's quite handy. So that's found by going to the flight plan page and selecting your destination. So it's good to get familiar with it because I'm not sure what plane you want to take your check ride in, but you need to know how to use everything on the check ride. So, you know, obviously we'll do more on the cross-country phase with this. And we'll get into using the VORs as well, and some other neat little things this can do. So if you want to take over in hand fly or let it do it.
I'll let it do it until Leslie Salt.
Okay. Thought it might be nice to give you a little bit of a break, show you how all this works. So again, this is kind of your scoreboard here. Everything in green at the bottom is your autopilot. So green is active. The upper level is what you're navigating to or your leg. So we're going from photo to BP Salt. Gives us our distance and our bearing to it.
So the green on the left, there is roll, heading, and GPS?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, autopilot always comes up in roll mode just to keep the wings level. There's no navigation, so that just keeps you level, keeps you from turning. So then typically you want to go into a heading mode, so always push in on heading, you know, so if that's over there, you don't want to go into heading mode and have it turn, so always push in first to have it so it doesn't turn, then you can turn it to whatever heading you want. And then typically it's to intercept a GPS course, and then you can go into nav mode. Once you're on an intercept, it will stay on the intercept and then turn on course. And over here we've got ground speed, cross track, error, what our actual track is. We could be, see, we're heading 236, but we're tracking 233, so we can tell we've got a wind from the right because we're tracking to the left. And then estimated time en route to VP Salt is 8 minutes. So we can tune in or turn up the volume for ATIS.
Good activity on and in the vicinity of the Palo Alto Airport. Hazardous loud information available on flight service frequencies. Feedback full short instructions and the wayside required. Advise ground control departure request. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Charlie. Positive confirmation, Charlie. Time 2247 Zulu. Wind 29016, gust 22. Visibility 10. few clouds at 5,000, temperature 16, 2.2, altimeter 3010, visual approaching use, landing in departing runway 31. Use caution for low level wind shear advisories in effect. Good activity on and in the vicinity of the Palo Alto Airport. Hazardous weather information available on flight service frequencies. Feedback full trip instructions and release I required. Advise ground control departure request. Advise on initial contact cab information, Charlie. Delta confirmation, Charlie, time 2247 Zulu, wind 29016, gust 22, visibility 10, few clouds at 5,000, temperature 16, 2.2, altimeter 3010, visual approaching use, landing in departing runway 31. Use caution for low level wind shear advisories in effect. Good activity on and in the vicinity of the Palo Alto Airport. Hazardous weather information available on flight service frequencies. Feedback full trip instructions and release I required. Advise ground control departure request. Advise on initial contact cab information, Charlie.
It was 3010.
Yeah.
You have 14.
Oh, wait, 30, oh, yeah.
Yeah. And set that one. So what were the winds?
290 at 6.
At what 6?
290 at 6.
Nope. Listen again.
Request advice on initial contact cab information, Charlie. Delta confirmation, Charlie, time 2247 Zulu, wind 29016, gust 22, visibility 10, few clouds at 5,000, temperature 16, 2.2, altimeter 3010, visual approaching use, landing in departing runway 31. Use caution for low level wind shear advisories in effect. Good activity on and in the vicinity of the Palo Alto Airport. Hazardous weather information available on flight service frequencies. Feedback full trip instructions and release I required. Advise ground control departure request. Advise on initial contact cab information, Charlie.
Yeah, to print
Delta confirmation, Charlie, time 2247 Zulu, wind 29016, gust 22, visibility 10, few clouds at 5,000, temperature.
Yeah, 290 at 6, gust 22.
No, it's 16, gusting 22.
16?
Yeah, 16 knots, gusting 22 knots. Did you hear the comment about low level wind shear?
Oh, okay.
Delta confirmation, Charlie, time 2247 Zulu, wind 29016, gust 22, visibility 10, few clouds at 5,000, temperature 16, 2.2, altimeter 3010, visual approaching use, landing in departing runway 31. Use caution for low level wind shear advisories in effect. Good activity on and in the vicinity of the Palo Alto Airport.
Okay.
So what does that mean?
Low level wind shear. We should be careful of.
Yes. Not only wind gusts, but changing wind direction. So we'll want to carry a little bit of extra airspeed, not a lot, but a little bit. Go ahead and dial the altitude down to 2,000. Yes, the small knob, down to 2,000. Okay. Now hit vertical speed. And then vertical speed, hit the VS button. There we go. It's come up at minus 300. So that's set. So that's going to do the descent. And it also tells you here that we've set 300 feet per minute down. Actually, dial it down to 1,500. Yep. Now take us to 1,500 at Leslie Salt. Why is it climbing? You might have hit. No. If you hit vertical speed, you hit minus. You may have hit altitude, or no, altitude's up there. Not sure why it stopped. So you simply set the altitude with this up there, and then to climb or descend, you hit vertical speed, then up or down until you get the feet per minute rate you want. Let's go to 500. And then I haven't heard anybody on the radio yet. Kind of interesting.
I can't hear anything.
Palo Alto Tower, Skyhawk 282, Mike, Leslie Salt, landing with Charlie.
I don't hear anything. I hear you on intercom. I didn't hear you when you transmitted.
When I click this button, that...
Yeah, that's the mic button.
Palo Alto Tower.
Just mutes me if I click that.
Tower 282, Mike, radio check.
Station Air 6 Hotel Golf, runway 31, clear to land.
Clear to land 31, 206 Hotel.
Oh, had to turn
282 Mike, Palo Alto Tower, loud and clear. How me?
Now we hear you. We had to turn our volume way up. Something was odd for a minute. We're Leslie Salt. Yeah, landing.
Cessna 14 November 4, multiple traffic inbound from the north. Flight suggested heading of 010.
010, 14 November.
Cessna 282 Mike, Roger. Enter midfield right downwind, runway 31.
Midfield right downwind 31, 282 Mike.
Okay, so click off the autopilot. The red button.
437 Foxtrot Alpha, Palo Alto Tower, make straight in, runway 31.
Straight in, runway 31, 7 Foxtrot Alpha.
Get below 1,500 feet. Below, down,
2,300 passing through.
November 456 Delta X-ray suggests you continue your descent and maintain idle below 1,500 as you enter the Delta for multiple traffic transitioning northwestbound.
Down to 11,500.
If they give you direct midfield,
68 Romeo Charlie, Palo Alto Tower.
We got to be careful about San Jose Charlie.
2,000.
So 1,400 below is fine.
Altimeter 3010.
Transition approved, long 101, 3010, Romeo Charlie.
And November 8 Romeo Charlie for traffic inbound from the south. Maintain above 2,000 for now.
Above 2,000, Romeo Charlie.
Cessna 7 Foxtrot Alpha, number 2, follow stationary short final, runway 31, clear to land.
Number 2, runway 31, clear to land, looking fine traffic to follow, 7 Foxtrot Alpha.
November 546, traffic at your 12 o'clock and about 5 miles opposite direction, climbing out of 1,900 Pilatus. Contact San Carlos Tower at 119.0, advise that you're looking for the Pilatus.
And November 39546, we'll be looking for that traffic. Switching San Carlos Tower 119.0. Thank you.
And November 8 Romeo Charlie, traffic at your 12 o'clock and 6 miles opposite direction, climbing out of 2,100 Pilatus.
Looking for traffic, Romeo Charlie.
November 14 November, resume O navigation, contact NorCal at 121.3.
21.3 for 2 November.
Direct midfield. Turn left more, midfield.
November 6 Delta X-ray, number 2, following Cessna 3-mile final, approaching the amphitheater. Extension past the shoreline amphitheater is approved. Runway 31, clear to land.
Runway 31, clear to land, number 2, extend past.
Oh, wait, this whole time I thought that was the airport.
Oh, gotcha,
November 6 Hotel Golf Taxi to parking, Zulu Yankee 2.
Always look for all the trees.
Zulu Yankee 2, monitor ground, 206 Hotel Golf.
November 8 Romeo Charlie, altitude is your discretion. Contact San Carlos Tower at 119.0.
Altitude, my discretion, San Carlos 119.0, Romeo Charlie.
Cessna 6 Delta X-ray, traffic to follow is now passing the amphitheater, altitude indicating 1,200.
Like if we drop back, perfect, 6 Delta X-ray.
And 7 Foxtrot Alpha, I still don't have my traffic to follow.
Cessna 7 Foxtrot Alpha, currently number 1.
Number 1, 7 Foxtrot Alpha.
November 6 Delta X-ray, from your present position, make 1 left 360 for sequence.
1 left 360 for sequence, 4 right Delta X-ray.
gas
So
on
tower
both.
is Cessna 52535 holding short, Yankee 131 ready to go.
52535 out to tower, hold short, runway 31.
Hold short 31535.
Hello, the tower, Skyhawk 100 for Sierra Papa at M30.
And Cessna 4, Sierra Papa number 2, follow Cessna.
There's a lot in the traffic, so do not descend.
Number 2 following traffic.
And do not turn.
Cessna 2, Mike number 3, follow Cessna, right base over the amphitheater, runway 31, clear to land number 3.
Number 3, clear to land 31, 2 Mike.
Right base amphitheater. There he is.
Yeah, not quite over the amphitheater, but that jives. Yeah, little power.
Cessna 3 miles south of flag, 1,900 inbound with Charlie.
Cessna 5043 Juliet, pilot to tower, enter midfield left downwind, runway 31.
Midfield left downwind 31, Foxy Juliet.
Cessna 6 Delta X-ray, disregard. November 6 Delta X-ray, I'll call your base, expect to be resequence to be number 4, following a Cessna on extended right downwind, turning base over the amphitheater.
Okay, you'll call base, November 6 Delta X-ray.
Cessna 43 Juliet, traffic ahead and to your left, altitude indicating 3,000 south, eastbound, altitude indicating 3,000, Cessna.
Lower the nose, you're climbing.
Cessna 6 Delta X-ray, base turn is approved, traffic to follow right base over the amphitheater.
Base turn approved, 6 Delta X-ray, looking for traffic. Traffic inside.
Roger, thank you.
Oh, and we should have turned on our strobes way back when we took off.
Cessna 7 Foxtrot Alpha, taxi to parking, Zulu, Yankee 2, and monitor ground.
Taxi to parking with Zulu, Yankee 2, Juliet, and monitor ground. 7 Foxtrot Alpha. Palo Tower, Cap 481 is holding short at Yankee 1.
Cap 481, Palo Tower, hold short, runway 31, number 2 for departure.
Hold short at 31, number 2, Cap 481.
Cessna 43 Juliet, runway 31, base turn at the amphitheater, traffic will hold in position.
Base at the amphitheater, Foxy Juliet.
Palo Alto Tower, Grumman 28003, flash landing with Charlie.
Grumman 28003, Palo Tower, make left traffic, runway 31.
Okay, we're kind of going high here. We're going a lot high. That's a clue to pull some power.
Cessna 4 Sierra Papa, taxi to parking, Zulu, Yankee 2, suggest Juliet, and monitor ground, good day.
Monitor ground to parking for Sierra Papa, good day.
Anything else we can do to get down?
Flaps 30, but it's like you said there's wind shear.
Right.
So,
but we could slip it. But we got to stay over the runway. Okay, stay on center line though. Pull a little bit, pull. Just hold it, let it
is that?
Oh, squirrel. Add a little power, get off the runway.
I had 2 Mike, taxi Zulu Yankee 2, suggest Juliet, monitor ground today.
Zulu Yankee 2 Juliet, ground, 2 Mike.
Stop.
For ground, Sky 456 Papa is clear of active for taxi to Sierra.
456 X-ray Palto ground, taxi to Sierra, Zulu Yankee 2, suggest Juliet.
Zulu Yankee 2 Juliet, 456 Papa X-ray.
Let's see where we are.
You drift to the left, you can't.
15.
You know, be careful about that. Stop if you're going to not look ahead.
Okay. Securing airplane parking brake set, throttle control idle, electrical equipment off,